Proverbs 15, day 15. Proverbs 15 holds a gem that if you want to get better in your relationships, this is the one for you. I'm so excited about today. I've been waiting for today. I learned this verse probably 4 or 5 years ago, and it absolutely blew my mind when I first read it. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but harsh words stir up anger and cause arguments. Think about how many situations we've been in where somebody said something that was rude, and we're like, oh, you want to be rude? I bet you I could be more rude. You want to play? Oh, you want to be hurtful? Let's be hurtful. I can say something to take it over the top. They may throw a little stick of dynamite at you, but you're going to come back with like 3 or 4 or 5. All you're doing is stirring up arguments versus what if you respond gently? Think about how many things you can avoid by responding gently. One thing that I've learned and applied to my life is how you say what you say is just as important as what you say. And we want people to just hear what we have to say. It's a delivery and peacefulness that comes with what we say as well. And I've seen this verse in practical application with one of my favorite couple friends. And they were talking about house chores or something. But the wife responded. She was like, oh, baby, I'm just talking to you. She said it so smooth, so eloquently, so gently, so respectfully. Like it was just so peaceful the way she said it. Basically what she was saying is like, oh, baby, I'm not trying to start an argument. I'm just talking to you just so I can let you know what needs to be done. I was like, yo, I got to add that to my bag. And I gave her kudos. So shout out to y'all if y'all are watching. Verse 4 says, gentle answers are a tree of life. A deceitful tongue crushes the spirit. The tongue of the wise makes knowledge appealing. They speak elegantly, smoothly, don't have to use a bunch of fancy words, and what they say makes sense. My couple friend. The mouth of a fool belches out foolishness. Imagine you're at a very nice dinner. You dressed up, expensive dinner. The ambience is nice. The environment is nice. You look good. You feeling good. And there's somebody in close proximity and they burp. A belch is like a burp. It's a deep burp though. And you catch the stench. Whole mood ruined. A belch lacks proper mannerisms. It's loud. It's intentionally rude. This is how the foolish talking at. Verse 12, mockers hate to be corrected, so they stay away from the wise. Many of you watching are wise and you're wondering why perhaps people that you love and care for, don't want to be around you or seem that they don't want to be around you anymore. Could be because your wisdom and insight has challenged them to be better, and they don't want to be challenged to grow or be corrected. A wise person is hungry for knowledge while fools feed on trash. Let me ask you, what content are you watching? You're consuming something. Is it trash? Is it beneficial? Is it teaching you something? Is it bringing you understanding? Is it bringing you wisdom? Is it bringing you insight? Or is it just to pass your time? Your time is the most valuable thing you have. I'd rather eat crumbs with bums than steak with snakes. Did you know that cultural saying actually came from the Bible? Verse 17. A bowl of vegetables is better with someone you love than steak with someone you hate. Plans go wrong for a lack of advice. Many advisors bring success. You can plan, you can prepare, and still not see success, or you can fail because you didn't get the wisdom, the knowledge, the insight you need for what you're trying to do. Get in community. A cheerful look brings joy to the heart. Good news makes for good health. This tells me other people's promotions, them accomplishing their goals, growing in life, being better, doing better, having more, being promoted, accomplishing goals, accomplishing dreams, doing new things. That should be good news to us. It's only bad news when we're comparing where we are to where they are, because now they're your competition, not your inspiration. That's a bar. When we compete, we need to compete with ourselves. Am I better yesterday than I am today? Our mindset should be, if it can happen for them, it can happen for me. Proverbs 15, day 15.